This video brought to you by the SMSU Alumni Association. We're talking with head coach of the Mustang baseball team, Paul Blanchard, and talking about practice that has started for the Mustangs here in the month of January and getting ready for the season opener in February. And Coach, we'll talk about how practice has been going, but we go back to the first week, first day you got to go outside, and all your years of coaching probably never have had a outdoor practice for your first one in the month of January.
Never experienced that. Obviously been freakish would be a good word as far as the amount of good weather going on here, and we got outside that first Tuesday in shorts and t-shirts. It was unbelievable.
Well, of course, now you're back inside. The snow has fallen a bit, and that's as expected. But kind of give the fans kind of what goes on during practice during this time. Obviously, we're indoors and doing a lot of hitting, but there's a lot of fielding practice, and the pitchers getting their work done. Kind of talk about how a typical practice goes during the month of January.
Well, what you're trying to accomplish, you basically find out schedule-wise when's the first game, and you work backwards. And pitching-wise, you're trying to get them ready, their innings, trying to get them set for that first game. And again, just work backwards from there. Position player-wise, we try and do a little bit every day on all the different fundamentals and get their bodies ready and not going too hard too early with their arms, kind of easing into that a little bit. They certainly get plenty of swings, and just basically getting them physically going. We work quite a bit on the team defense end of things, the bunts, the first and thirds, and all that, because we can in our space that we've got, and we try and get all the picks and all that, and just kind of shore up everything before our first game.
I'd love to be outside, but this is pretty critical, situations you get to practice on being indoors, which can help you, once you get on the field.
Yeah, and it's we cover a lot of the fundamental stuff when we're inside. When we're outside, we're relays and cuts, doing the things you can do outside. We try and accomplish that quite a bit in the fall. Once we get inside, there's a little more small ball, so to speak. But fundamentally getting them where they should be, because we've covered the other stuff outside in the fall. So it's a long haul, but it's necessary, and it's going all right.
Well, now looking towards the season, they have a couple games in February, then go south to Arizona for the first time, then still go back to the Dome again. So you've got a very good schedule. And let's talk about your team. You took some lumps last year. It was a fairly young squad, but you did pick up some big wins, which showed that potential. And talk about the team, because a lot of the returners are back. And pitching depth. A lot of those guys have been through the battles of the NSIC.
Mm-hmm. It's an experienced group that we've got going in. Some of the younger guys on the mound took their lumps, like you said. Hopefully that experience from last year will help them this year. A lot of guys had success in summer ball. They came back. We did shut a few guys down just because they didn't need to prove anything. We've got a number of younger guys we want to take a look at. And so far, so good. They're progressing and getting where we should. We want to make sure we stay healthy. We lost our MVP, our right fielder. We think we've covered that. We've got everybody back, basically, as far as position players go. We missed Tyler Gendro, pitched some for us, played some shortstop for us, so he's kind of a two-way guy, so we got to make sure that we can cover that up. But guys are returning, and so nothing should be new to them, and the experience-wise, it should help us.
All right, Coach. Continued success here during spring practice, and we'll talk before that first game against Minnesota Duluth at the Metrodome.
All right, thanks.